few people can see it, but the rise of the machines happened already. The internet is the new world order. There's the time before the internet and then the time after. Now you have a cell phone in your hand. You don't go anywhere without it. You're the fucking robot, and you're the Terminator. You're your own worst enemy. You can't see that every compass is pointing to the Holy Grail, and it's a flat earth plane. You see that eye right there? It's telling you that the Holy of Holies is at the center of the flat earth plane. It's rubbed in your face on everything. You know, this is kind of funny. The internet has been taken hostage by the NWO. This is funny because the New World Order is the internet itself. There was the time before the internet and then the time after. Most people, they just can't see it. Everywhere you go, you have your cell phone. You are being tracked 24/7. Everything about you is being streamed live to Prism Systems NSA and being kept in a huge database. One day, they may use it against you if you get out of line or something. Who knows? Some people suggest they're just watching you jerk off with your porn and whatever. And, you know, this is kind of funny. There's the time before the internet and the time after. You know, now you're like a robosexual. Before, you used to have phone sex. Now you have videos, and you can't put your cell phone down for a second. It's that the New World Order is not going away. So we have to turn this whole New World Order against itself by simply taking over the internet by placing our blood into it. So if you type into your YouTube search, blood over intent, and you hit enter, you'll see all your brethren side by side spilling up their blood, their spiritual currency, over the words, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. And they're doing this on video and publishing them to YouTube so that we're all side by side, blood thicker than water. And that's how we're taking over the world. And just type in your computer, blood over intent. Scroll down, you'll see thousands upon thousands of people side by side with the same title, blood over intent, the same description, blood over intent, and the same tag, blood over intent. This is like a scroll that your creator has. And I'm going to the Holy Grail. I know where it is. I have the Holy Spear and the Lucius Trust Fund, and I'm telling you, you want to put your blood beside my own. We're going to get our eternal life. We're going to bring forth heaven on earth, and nobody can stop me. I see everything, and everybody literally appears retarded to me. So I recommend you put your blood beside my own. We're getting out of here alive, people. This is from Disney Channel. Zombies, brain-eating, gory.
But we built a big barrier to protect us from the zombie hordes. Safe at last, Seabrook could finally get back to our perfect lives.
Zombies, you're lost at sea, you're legally dead. The universe is mine, fuck off and die.
Science found a much
Your children are raised on the reverse of truth. You know nothing.
Monsters? Well, they still have to live on this side of the barrier.
They stole your soul from you at birth. The universe is mine, fuck off and die, you little cockroach.
There you go. God placed you inside of a hexagram. You are hexed. And you can move around the hologram, and you are getting your energy drawn out of you. And this is how it works, people. You take your energy from the one true sun above your head and plant an animal. Okay? It could be vampirism. It could be sun gazing. However you get your energy, you're going to get it through the sun. And then you feed it directly to the black hole sun. You're doing it right now. It's represented by the cube, the ring, and the eye. It's symbols that are the language of the universe and the conduit that your energy is flowing through. And it's where attention goes, energy flows. Symbols are the language of the universe. And the conduit that your biofield energy is flowing straight through, okay, to the black hole sun. It's all day long. It doesn't matter if you're on this cube or you're on that cube or your kids are playing with the Minecraft cubes. It doesn't matter if you're eating your Jack Links, if you're wearing your Nike, you're all day long, your food, it's everything. If you're Muslim, you go around that cube in Mecca. If you're Jewish, you put the tefillin on your arm and forehead with your cubes. If you're Catholic, you worship little Zeus, which is Saturn, is what they called Jesus. Jesus is little Zeus, what they called Saturn in a previous age. Everybody worships Saturn. You're only kidding yourself, people. It's the one true sun is the sun above your head. Very simple. Now, you're caught in sine. Like the Jesus fish, this is the sine wave. You've been squared. So you've been squared. They're hitting you with harmonics, and you're trapped in here. And now your kundalini, you're trapped, imprisoned in your carbon 666 flesh pack. You're made up of cells, 50 trillion cells. Those are prison cells. And you're trapped by your kundalini. You're a star at your heart. And now your star is forced to take a shit get horny, get hungry, a pain in your heart, a frog in your throat, a headache. Everything you know is the reverse of truth. Listen, you get freaked out and your scalp will tighten up. You're supposed to be barefoot walking on dry, non-conductive soil every day for at least 45 minutes. And you don't do this. You have 2 chakras below you, too. That's the soles of your feet. And then you have 3 above you, they say, which would be the halo above your head and the 2 angel wings that you would have. But you can't see them, but they're there. Everything you know is a lie, people. You're an interdimensional being, and you've been trapped in this material world through harmonics. And this is not, you make it a material, it's all a hologram, but you believe everything so deeply, and they're able to extract so much energy from you because it's all day long. You're feeding all your energy to the black hole sun. Your kids are at school. When they graduate, they're going to put a cube on their head. You're at work using Satan's paper money. It's the sine wave. Look, you're trapped in sine. That's sin. Look, this is the sine wave. That's your money. Time is money. Everything you know is a lie. All the energy comes from the sun. You turn that energy and you give it directly to Saturn. You're doing it right now. It's like we're all doing it. Money, it has to go, and so does time. This is the time cube. You're trapped in time. You've been hexed. So this hexagram, you see it on the Israeli flag. It's true. It's right in the center of the Star of David. This is crazy, people. You've been fucking hexed. Hexed. Connect every line to every other line. If viewed from the right perspective, you see the hexagram. That's what your God did to you. Now take a look at this. Your church is going door to door, pushing these with cubes on the back. And it says over here, a one world government. You see this? This is your church knocking on doors every weekend. Why do we need one? Is it possible? Who's qualified to rule? Look at this. Earth's new ruler. Who really qualifies? This doesn't say leader. It says ruler. And you see this. This is God's kingdom, they say over here. And Bible study. You see this stuff? This is just crazy. And they have the baby Jesus in there and everything. Listen, people. Everything you know is a lie. You are fed the reverse of truth in all things. Doctors destroy health. Your education system indoctrinates you. I mean, it's fucking crazy. All your food is killing you. You see, I could drag your food across water using only a magnet. And you see my videos, I have to grow my own garden and grow food and try and teach people. It's just fucking crazy. Nobody sees this, but everybody has been worshiping Satan. You breathe Satan's chemical air. You drink Satan's poison water. You take Satan's poison vaccines. You speak black magic spells over use of telepathy. Now, language is what the computer speaks. Language. Language is a virus that reduced your brain down to 10% capacity. You're speaking language. You're supposed to be on telepathy. Because the computer can't do telepathy, so the computer has to give you a language. You're trapped in a machine. You get programmed by your TV. You're a fucking program on the Matrix, and you can't see it. You get programmed at school, indoctrinated. You watch your TV programs, and you're being programmed all fucking day by everything, and you can't see it. You need to see the movie They Live. That shit is real. You have a reptilian core to your brain. It's responsible for fight or flight. You are a slave class reptilian. You are the food class. Okay? You're supposed to have blue blood. You're supposed to have a high copper content in your blood. You've been weighed down with these heavy metals. See my videos where we're dragging your food across water using only a neodymium magnet? Listen, people, they rub it in your face. See the red and the blue? That's the sine wave. Okay? It's on all your products. It's all your... Look, man, you've been worshiping the wrong flag. You're supposed to be worshiping the civil flag. Okay, when you go to school, pledging allegiance. This is fucking crazy. Your kids are pledging allegiance to the military flag. Try and picture this. Wartime, there's 2 ships. One's a civilian ship, one's a military ship. One's flying the civilian flag that says, we're unarmed, we're civilians, women and children, do not blow us up. And the other flag, the military flag, they would know that that's the warship. There's a civilian flag and a military flag. And listen, people, everything you know is a lie. I'm telling you, if you think Whole Foods is not selling you GMOs, you're out of your freaking mind. Okay? They say organic. They don't say non-GMO. And organic means that you grow it organically, but organic. And it's just fucking crazy, people. You have no idea how far behind on reality you are. They rub it in your face. The black hole sun and time. This is from your Domino's pizza. This is funny. This is really funny. I mean, I see it because I know what I'm looking. I know what the symbols are. I can read the matrix code. You can't yet. But you'll see the cube, the ring, and the eye is on everything. Your wedding ring makes you satanic. You'll see the hexagrams on everything. Everything related to money or whatever. You'll see it. Your kids' toys. It's Cartoon Network. It's every toy that they touch, whether it's Lego cubes, Thomas the Train cubes, Minecraft cubes. It's cube to cube to cube all day. And your kids, they look like zombies to their cubes all day. They have to rip it away from them. It's freaking insane. Silly human slaves. Your God has hexed you. God is absolutely Saturn, the L. You've been trapped in time. This is how God did it. I recommend you update yourself on sacred geometry and legalese